was making for the train on the outside. We got 80 feet of the water line. Nicely making way in the noise of the night. Watch, I realize like twice you ran away. Spirits are using me, but your voice is gone. I'll never find you and me, cannot be forgotten. Looking for that woman, you know love can end on, and you know it will. Pretty beautiful. Wow. That's beautiful. These little white flowers here are called bluets. And ever since we got the leaf blower, man, we must have blown a billion seeds around. They're everywhere. It's like an ocean of flowers. So nice.
Stop.
When I got this place 30 years ago, it looked just like that. It was just overgrown forest, except for with massive trees, because that was the other side of the wall over there. It was, well, all the trees were raped off the property multiple times. This here, never been forested. The lady I bought it from would have been in the Hannon family since before the United States was the United States. We're the only second family ever to own this place. 1700s they owned it. She said she could have wallpapered her house with all the offers to buy this timber, but thank God she never sold out. And we've been maintaining these trees for almost 30 years. Virginia bluebells that are gonna come up over here, they're just popping now. And these are all mountain laurel. Lots of mountain laurel. For these mountain laurel will all bloom this year. These little bluets, there's a freaking ocean of them, man. They're everywhere. It looks like the Wizard of Oz. You can feel the poppies.
Lies above the stone. About 80 feet of the water line, nicely making waves. In that front, I realized why twice you ran. Looking good, huh?
Yeah.
Think about how many times I have fallen. Spirits are using me, larger voices calling. Whether not you and me cannot be forgotten. I have been around the world looking for that woman, though. You know love can end, though. Southern Cross for the first time. Understand.
Gotta burn this leaf pile.
They got bluebells coming up in here too.
Big as the promise of a coming day. So
Looks so nice.
love is an anchor tied to a silver chain, and all the flags are flying.
describe what you did down here in the wetland area. What'd you plant down there?
50 pounds of wetland native wildflowers.
So it's going to be a monarch butterfly paradise, pretty much.
Yep, it was last year.
It's probably maybe 3 acres that we planted of flowers down there.
Yeah.
We are on the 3/4 mile natural terrain track. You can see the jumps are still here. We don't ride up here that much because we're too busy working, but we will be this summer. It's actually a grove of ironwood trees. No matter how big they get, they don't really get much bigger than this.
Plantings in here.
Look at those trees. They look crazy. They're all like, that's what they call them, ironwood. They're all twisted up. These big trees right here with the smooth bark, those are called American beech trees. And they look like they're deciduous trees, but they look like giant Christmas trees, man. And the leaves stay on till like December. That's an ironwood right there. So in about 6 weeks, this place is gonna look ridiculous. So wave, go smile. Ain't so hard to do, you know. Bluebells are doing amazing over here. Bluets, whatever you call them. There's a cool story behind this tree right here. I'll tell you sometime. Thing's amazing. Listen to the music. Little pine trees that we left when we selectively cleared this are popping up. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There's at least 15 of them on the side. They're going to look incredible in about 5 years. They grow really fast. Get a crew of guys up here to get all these stones cleared up so it'll be like a lawn up here. This is the highest spot on the property on the back 25 acres. It's 52 acres total. This would be a killer building site right here. Junior, Taylor, maybe one of the kids will build up here eventually. But this is gonna, and there's a really nice ridge over there too. And that's gonna be glowing green wetlands in about 4 to 6 weeks, man. Once all the trees bloom, it's gonna look ridiculous out here. That's our rock garden over there, all a massive pile of rocks that we collected. They'll come back. Pine tree popping up. That's the state tree is Mount Laurel. That's a cool patch with the pine tree in it right there, isn't it? Wow.
This is where we're building the Morton barn this year. We're gonna build a 48 with a 10-foot lean-to, so 58 by 60 right here. Put all the equipment in the dump trucks and everything. That's a driveway extension we did right there, so I get the tractor trailer in. Christie's garden, which puts a ridiculous amount of work into this little patch. Keeping it nice. This was the ugliest part of the whole lawn. Now it's the nicest. And eventually, we're working with the Wetlands Commission. We want to get a permit to build a bigger building over here. Right here, that's why that's all staked out, but that's down the road. A few years down the road, if the business goes in the direction it's been going in. So awesome to see everything getting green again. This is bigger than it looks. Kids used to rip through here on their bikes all the time. We used to have a motocross school here. Chris Canning, the Canning Speed Establishment. Used to be 7 to 10 parents would drop their kids off at 7 in the morning, pick them up at 6 at night. Everybody gave him $100 a week. He was like 17, so he'd make $700 a week hanging out here cash, riding bikes with the kids. They'd swim in the pond as exercise, run around the field, and we had a lighted track up in the front there. Lighted track. And now he runs his school at the Southwick Motocross track during the summer. He's there right now. Wednesdays, you should go check it out if you want to learn how to ride better. No matter how old you are, I still go, and I'm going to be 60 next year. But yeah, this is the track. This was the track. It's all overgrown now, but you can see it's lighted. We've got these light poles on here, so the kids would ride here until 10 o'clock at night sometimes. 2 big giant berms. If we get grandkids, might turn into a track again. Wouldn't take much, just a couple days of riding. Turn to dirt again. This big berm right here. It's a big berm. This is the track. There's a corner right here. And they would jump over this right here. And then land down there and go around that berm and then jump over this side. At one time it was a full-on supercross track many moons ago. Not anymore. But it'd be easy to turn it back to that. This is the field we do the 500 shootout in. You go 5th gear tap across the field. No problem.
Watch out for the rock.
Grass is so green this time of year. I guess we could take the public hearing sign down.
Yeah.
We had to post this sign for the public hearing that we had to get the permit to build the barn. So we just got the permit, so we're going to start building real soon. Look at how green that looks. It's freaking beautiful. I planted all these pine trees here 20 years ago. Bought them here in the back of my car. Literally. In a Scion XB. That was our company car. I put a little set of stairs in the stone wall to get up there. That's it. That's the only flower left from the old lady that used to own the farm over here on this side. This is my neighbor's side. Just ordered an entry gate here finally.
finally, after many, many moons, kind of like the one the Stewarts have at their compound. But the entry gate will go right here. It's going to be 8 feet tall in the middle. Iron gate, electric openers, the finials on the top. That's our little orchard. We got apples, peaches, and pears over there. Used to have like 30 trees, but a lot of them died. Yeah, you can't put them over there. It's too wet. That's why they died. Done a lot of work here. That's the third Bobcat I've had. I put 2,600 hours on my first Bobcat building the stone walls here. Wore out a John Deere 750 dozer, a John Deere 350. Well, I didn't wear it out. Wore out the undercarriage. Here's the jump right here. You gotta hit a third gear tap. Yeehaw! Woo! Christy doesn't seem to like it. I don't like riding in these things. When someone else is driving, you feel like you're gonna die. But if you're driving, it doesn't seem that scary. Museum's open Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Come on down and check it out. Got some killer bikes down there. This stone wall over here, it took us 2 weeks to do this little stretch. It's literally 9 feet